Hi, Spence Skeen here with Umami Media. So, have you ever wanted to take a Mac scene and collect all of the files and links and maps and everything that might be used inside of it into one simple, easy to navigate structure? Well, I'm going to show you how. So, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to File, Save As, and then Archive. And you're going to go ahead and put that archive in a place where you can get to it, because we're going to do a little bit of extra processing to make everything a little easier to find and relink when you move it around. So go ahead and do that. So once it creates the zip file, if you open up the zip in something like WinRAR or whatnot, you will notice that there are many different folders next to your Mac scene in the archive, and within those folders might be some more folders and some more folders in those folders, ultimately ending at wherever the different assets that were used in that Mac scene were ultimately stored. They're all there, but if you were to send this to somebody, the Mac scene, first of all, is going to remember the directory structure of the workstation that it was on, which could be different from one vendor to another. It could be different if you send it out to a rendering service. Might just be something that you want to archive when you put a project to bed, and you're just going to be needing one or two scenes because you're going to be building on those. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and extract this archive. And once this archive is extracted, we're going to use a little tool that I found called Suction that is going to recursively go through all of the directories and move all of the files found in those directories to the parent directory. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create a directory to hold all of these maps, otherwise they'll end up right here next to the Mac scene, and that's annoying. So create your directory and then copy your other folders in. And then you're going to right click and go to the Suction context menu, and you're going to tell it to suck. Yeah, I said it, suck. So once that's done, look what we have here. We no longer have any of those directories, but we do have all of the maps and other assets that were contained within them in one convenient location. Now, if you're a total neat freak, and honestly, who isn't, you can delete this log file since it's no longer relevant anyways, since the directories don't exist anymore. So the next step is to open your new Mac scene and retarget your maps. Now you're going to do this by using asset tracking. You're going to open up the asset tracking dialog, and you're going to find all of your linked files. You're going to select all of the linked assets, and then you click set path, and then you're going to navigate to the directory where you just saved all of those maps using Suction. And wait a minute, and it updates, and look at that. They're all linked. It was that easy. However, this is not going to be very nice if you're going to send it away, because not every person that might be using it is going to have the exact same directory structure. Again, you see all these paths are system paths. What we want to do is create a relative path. So again, you're going to go into asset tracking, and you're going to select all of these linked assets and right click, and then you're going to select the make relative to project folder, because that's what we want to do, right? Is we want to say that these are all in a folder within this folder that the project sits in, right? Wrong. You see what I did here? No fun. One more thing that you got to do. So you're going to select them all again, and this time you're going to retarget a common root. And when we do this, we're going to remove everything up until the maps folder, leaving 2 dots to the left of the slash. And when it's done, it will find all of the files. We can save it. And then if we're feeling really, really crazy, we can change the folder name and open it again and make sure that we don't get any missing map messages. As you can see, the file loads successfully and no missing asset warnings. If we open up asset tracking and we take a look, our relative map path is still there, and everything is groovy. So you can toss this file and subdirectory full of assets all over the place, and anyone you send it to should be able to open it without drama. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great rest of your day.